Alright. To define a muscle on a dissection, you have to free it of surrounding connective tissue. So I know that there is a forearm muscle right here, and it should be right about under here. It's brachioradialis. So I'm going to come in and look for it, and I'm going to free this top layer of connective tissue. And right about there is brachioradialis. And I'm just freeing the connective tissue so I can find the muscle underneath. And I'll have to take off a little bit of this here. This is called blunt instrument dissection, and it's the way you find muscles. Today we're going to spend our time on muscles. Tomorrow we'll review muscles, and then we'll go in for the digestive tract. You can stand behind me so people can see. Because if you're right there, they can't see. All right, so now can you see that there's a separate muscle there? Use your imagination. Right there's brachioradialis, and it's separated from the other from the other muscles by connective tissue. We're not going to have to learn that one, but you see there's another muscle there. So there's 1, 2, 3 muscles. All right, on the back of the arm is the triceps, and the mink he runs on 4 legs, and his triceps are a little different than ours. But one you have to find is caput longum of triceps brachii, and it's like a little strap, and it's on the back of his upper arm. Okay, so you see it? Okay, so that's caput longum of triceps brachii. Latissimus dorsi. Okay, and for us, our lats are like they come up from the side and go under our arms. And his are pretty much the same way. Obliques, his external obliques are showing. This is rectus abdominis, and this is linea alba. And there, on the very inside, is internal oblique. Not very inside, but the middle. And then in the very inside is transverse abdominis. And when we get inside and see the digestive, we can see transverse abdominis. Outside, we can see external obliques. And I had an instructor that I had to separate all 3 of those, and that's like way too much time. Just know there is such a thing. Pectoralis major. This runs down to a point. I'm sorry, pectoralis minor is here, pectoralis major is here. You see this white line right here? That separates major from minor. How do I know that? You see how those fibers run this way? You see how those fibers run this way? Okay? These are fascicles of muscle. And you need to separate those just a little so I can see that you found where pectoralis minor meets major. And at some point we're going to clip the major and look for the bicep brachii, which is underneath. But just clean that up a little bit. It comes down into a point, and if you'll just break it free from a little of the connective tissue underneath so you can see the muscle better, and clean off a little of the fat. The external obliques, rectus abdominis, don't worry about trying to clean those up. You can see the lines in them. You have off enough fat. What sex is this one?
Must be male.
Good save. All right, so 1 testicle with the spermatic cord, and yeah, his penis is still intact, which doesn't always happen. All right. All right, so we've got, on the back, we have traps, trapezius, and they run like a diamond. So on this guy, he has 3 parts to his trapezius, and it's CAS, clavotrapezius, acromiotrapezius, and coming down into a little point, spinotrapezius. And still have a little fat here. This is blunt instrument dissection because I'm trying really hard not to cut muscles, just to free them from the underlying muscles. Okay, and that's not the best spinal trapezius, but it comes down right there. Acromiotrapezius runs this way, and you see these fibers running this way? That's the front one. Clavotrapezius, acromotrapezius, and spinotrapezius. On back leg, we have a gastrocnemius in the calf, and he does too. He has a lot of fat, though. All right, right there is his calf muscle. So that's gastrocnemius. He has a muscle right on the center front. That's the tibialis anterior, which is right now it's covered with fat. I think that's enough to work on for today, yes? All right. Yeah.
When I